Let's hear a little more of you on the show.
One advantage I might have among the general public in trivia is just gone. There was a Jane Austen round. Want to guess how I did on that? I'll tell you, a music round would have been a nice points buffer for that Jane Austen round.
Okay.
But despite that, I had a great time doing
Okay, we get
with
it.
my friends.
Talking about your life is out.
How long is your show, Mitch? Every week?
It's an hour long.
How long does it seem?
Much longer.
I see. Well, that's good. You get more for your money. That's good.
Are there other DJs at Space 101.1 that are potential enemies? A good rivalry could help.
Yes. A great rivalry is great.
Like whoever follows you.
Megan is up next with her show, The Bargain Bin Vinyl Hour. I'd normally say stay tuned for that, but I can't really do that in good conscience. Megan is, you'll hear for yourself in a couple minutes. She's a really bad person. She's a really menacing, conniving, twisted, sinister community radio DJ. She wants my time slot, and I'm not giving it to her.
I am not self-conscious at all. Hi, I'm Robert from television. And it's time for another show, another episode of Humor Me. Today I have two of my favorite people in the world. They really are. So normally I'm kind of an asshole with my guests. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to try. Who are we going to help today? We're going to help Mitch, a DJ, hails from Seattle, and has a show on public radio, rock and roll. And he wants help jazzing it up. I don't know why you would need any help. It sounds perfect to me, but let's give it a shot. So I'm going to introduce my guests now. I'm sorry. I feel I'm sensing that I don't come off prepared, and it's
It makes you relatable.
Thank you. That was the whole plan. No, the truth is, I just who has time to prepare for their show? What with everything going on with Trump?
Yeah. How can I blame Trump?
It's an all-purpose excuse.
Exactly. Yes.
Anyway, this guy is Andy Breckman. Andy Breckman is the creator of Monk, which revolutionized. I'm sorry, I've never seen the show.
No,
What with everything going on with Trump?
I know.
Who has time 15 years ago to watch?
You were bracing yourself. 15
No, Monk.
years
We
ago.
know Monk was about a detective who had OCD.
OCD, yeah.
And it started a whole trend of shows that like quirky detective shows.
I can't take credit for that, but
Why not?
Well,
Why
because
not?
Sherlock Holmes, I stole everything from Sherlock Holmes.
What was his quirk again?
Well, Sherlock Holmes was born eccentric, Mr. Eccentric, and and so
I never read. I don't remember. Trump.
Damn Trump! Every time I open a book,
Who has time to remember anything about Sherlock Holmes?
He was quirky.
He was quirky.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
He wore the hat.
Andy is well known for ripping off Sherlock Holmes. One of the most talented rip-off artists in the writing industry.
I've ripped off you, Robert, more than
What?
once. I've channeled you.
Andy is. These guys are truly two of the greatest people I know. Andy, when we were at Saturday Night Live, I remember when our friend Tom Davis, before he passed away, that we had a big party for him, and I told him, "You were the guy that everybody agreed on, the only person on the whole staff that everybody loved, except for Andy."
Well, my secret was I only came in 2 shows a year. That was the secret to being loved.
It seemed that way.
Yeah. No, it's
based
true.
on
I was
got on. No, you were there for a couple of seasons full time. And tell us about because even though Andy's the nicest guy I know, he also has a dark side that he can channel in a great way. For example, the writer's prayer. Andy wrote a writer's prayer that he printed out and put on everybody's chair before a Saturday Night Live table read, which, as everybody has talked about endlessly, is very tense. Everybody's worked all night, and now they're, very nervous about how their sketches are going to.
I'm not particularly proud of it, but yes, before the table read, I would recite this prayer. May my sketch succeed
or kill.
or kill
Yeah.
while the sketches of my friends die.
Yes.
And yet, may I always be perceived as a team player.
Exactly.
That was the sketch. And it rang true in that room, I think.
It did ring true. At least we laughed when somebody else's sketch was funny.
Really? You think it's so competitive now, so tense
laughed.
now?
No, there are people, I've heard writers say they purposely withheld laughter.
Really?
No, that's cold. That's cold to bite your lip and bite
know.
your tongue. That's not good. But how do you? Here's a question.
Yes.
How do you know when somebody would
not-
normally be laughing but has chosen not to laugh?
You don't. That's the
Are they
trick.
squeezing a rusty nail to distract themselves? How do you know the writer across the room is doing that?
You don't. You just have to be told years later. Actually, I never felt that when I was in with my group, but then like 5 years later, I would occasionally write sketches and submit them. And believe it or not, like I remember writing one and Tim Meadows coming up to me afterward and saying, "Robert, it's not worth it. People freeze up and don't want to laugh when they see your name."
That's
Holy
true.
moly.
Yeah.
They freeze up and don't want to laugh.
That was what
You mean 'cause they
Tim
felt,
said. And
they
then
felt so competitive?
they resent that an old timer coming back and
I see. You were guest
about
writing.
me. And it's like,
Jesus.
no, I wasn't a guest writer. I was making cartoons at the time, but occasionally I'd have an idea and I would just fax it in. That's how old we are. By the way, this is a little switch up from other previous shows. This is our Altacocker edition for people who aren't Jewish.
Why don't you explain what faxing it in means, Robert?
Well, that's what faxing it in reminded me that this is my Altacocker edition of Humor Me. We have here three men who we wear baseball caps because we love baseball. Nothing to do with our hairlines. It's purely for our love of the grand old game.
It's
that
too
right?
bright in here if I don't have a baseball cap on. Just the lights.
Oh no!
It's just
I have my doctor said I have cataracts.
yeah.
Speaking of old.
And for me, my
And
wife
that it's
my wife
safer.
doesn't know that I'm bald. I've been 22 years wearing this cap. Our
No.
guest, though, has a healthy head of hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming up.
Yes.
He's coming up.
okay.
I haven't talked to Eric.
Of course.
I never created any quirky detectives.
I know, but you,
It's a sign of intelligence, by the way.
Eric and his pal Leo Allen, his partner and pal, they were a comedy team, and then they wrote sketches at SNL. The Falconer was a big hit sketch with Will Forte, and when you
No,
when-
it was one of my favorites.
it was a great
yeah, it was
sketch.
great.
And when Donald Trump hosted,
Yes.
not the time during the election, but back when people tolerated him, back when people loved him, actually, when he was hosting The Apprentice like a year
and
in.
it was the first season of The Apprentice.
Yeah, he
Or
was
maybe the
like a
second season.
lovable egomaniac is how he was perceived. And Eric and Leo wrote the funniest sketch of the night.
No, we didn't. It was not. We wrote a terrible sketch.
It was hilarious. The Prince and the Pauper.
The Prince of the. That was. You think that was hilarious?
No, it was a really funny sketch.
That's why.
because it
Sadly,
allowed-
he got elected because of that sketch.
11 years later,
Yeah,
people were
yeah,
like,
yeah,
That's how
yeah.
good the sketch was.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was Trump was the real Trump. He played the pauper.
He was the
right?
pauper. He was like the janitor.
And Daryl Hammond played
He-
Trump in Prince form. And it allowed Donald Trump, the real one, to insult
Yes, that's true. We
Donald
did pull-
Trump, the rich person.
But
that's
we-
fantastic.
the sketch
It
was
was like-
called. The sketch was originally called "The Millionaire and the Pauper," and
Oh,
it
okay.
started. You know how starting sketches with the old timey
Yeah.
book page, and so it was "The Millionaire and the Pauper" in calligraphy, and then after we did like camera blocking on whatever Thursday or Friday, I remember going up to Trump and saying, "Any words you want me to change? Anything you're not comfortable saying?" And he just pointed at the title, which was "The Millionaire and the Pauper." He just pointed at the title and went, "Billionaire," and then walked away.
I heard that's beautiful. I heard that Steve Higgins said at the end of the Friday night rehearsals that Trump did a little like, okay, gonna go back now to my mansion and my supermodel wife. Just he put that Steve Higgins in his place.
Exactly.
That arrogant son of a
In
bitch.
case you forgot where he was going.
Yeah.
Which he
Fantastic.
almost
said, "Good night,
definitely
Mr.
wasn't
Trump." He
going to.
Yeah, right. And I was like, good night, Mr. Trump. Billionaire.
he did walk around. I remember he walked around to every cast member, and he would pull a piece of paper out of his breast pocket and show it to them. And I remember I was with Seth, I think, and Trump was like, "Seth, check this out." And Seth's like, "Okay." And it was just literally a printout of the Nielsen ratings, and at the it was a computer printout of the Nielsen ratings, and at the top it was like number 1, The Apprentice, and he goes, "Look, number one," and I remember Seth being like, "That's really great, wow, congrats!" And then I remember watching him walk around doing it to other people.
That's beautifully insane.
This confirms my theory. He has a huge ego.
I'm going to use that.
I've been saying that.
I'm going to
I've
rip
been saying
that
it
off.
for years.
I'm going to rip that off. You have it coming after stealing Monk from Arthur Conan Doyle. Ego Trump. I was going to say something. Now your funny joke made me forget it. I'm not going to talk until I remember it.
I'm not going to talk until I remember
I'm
it.
holding this podcast hostage until
I'm not going to cut to the kid in Seattle. Cut to the kid in Seattle going, wait, what?
I'm holding this podcast hostage until I think of the funny thing that I was going to say. No, so Eric also, I just want to bring this up. He wrote a brilliant film about John McEnroe and Bjorn Borg called Super Brat. He and Leo Allen. Then McEnroe got the script.
Yeah, I met him a couple of times. Well, you called him.
Yeah, I called him once because I don't know why I knew him, but I did. But was his biggest objection that the name of this movie was Super Brat?
I don't know if that was his. I think his biggest his one major concern that he had was that he felt like tennis movies never look real, which I think was true. I mean,
but now
that technology is
but what's the name of that movie that was a huge hit last
Challengers.
year? Challengers.
Yeah, the love triangle.
Yeah.
I know.
Call him back.
I will definitely call him back.
But tennis players would be more sensitive than anyone else about that.
Well, I think he was definitely worried that there was going to be a cheesy-looking actor, an actor sort of pretending to be him swinging ridiculously. And he wanted it to be the actual Wimbledon footage, that if we could do something digital with the actual Wimbledon.
Maybe now you could. Actually.
And maybe now we could. I know. And I think it's highly likely he's listening to this and will change his mind.
Well, if I call him.
He should make the movie.
He should make the movie. It was just describe it really quickly.
It was
not quick enough.
Oh boy, I'm not going to talk until I can formulate a way to describe this quickly.
Yeah.
It was just sort of a sort of realistic telling of John McEnroe and Bjorn Borg competing, like their legendary 5-set match with the legendary 4th-set tiebreaker, and then it turns into. Well, I'm going to ruin it. Now it's going to get made, and I'm going to play the joke.
No one's going to hear this.
Oh, damn it! It turns into like an art heist movie.
Yeah, it was so funny and really well written.
You mean it makes a left turn like after 20 minutes?
Yes, I would say a solid 20, 25 minutes in.
Those are my favorite.
It's great.
That's fantastic.
It should be made.
If there's a billionaire listening, maybe we have a shot at
Billionaire.
financing it.
Okay, last thing I'm going to ask before. So Andy, I want to talk about one other. Andy has been supportive of so many of my projects, almost all my failures, I think. Andy was there helping me out.
You see a pattern developing.
Yeah, and one was the TV Funhouse full series that I did on Comedy Central. And Andy, every now and then I get people mentioning a cartoon I did. Mm-hmm. Andy wrote a cartoon called Stedman. Wrote it with Tommy Blotcher, but it was Andy's idea.
You were.
I helped a little. I threw a couple of jokes in, but the operative idea was that Oprah's boyfriend, Stedman Graham, pretended to be an international spy in order to get out of having sex with Oprah.
Sticking it to Oprah.
And the thing is,
finally, somebody has the courage to take on Oprah Winfrey.
No, but it was one of those things where, I had to think about it because, there's very few things I won't do, obviously. Uh-huh. But one of them was making fun of women's appearances. I had a thing about that. I've always had a thing about, because it's just not fair. Like,
Sure.
you know, look at us. We shouldn't be on
with
camera.
with our baseball hats.
Yeah, women are put to ridiculous standards. But this idea was just too funny. I just broke my own rule. I just and years later, I still hear about the Stedman cartoon.
And Stedman was joined on his adventures with
James Brolin.
James
eventually.
Brolin, who was avoiding Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
So Robert not only broke the rules, he ripped them up and
Yeah,
shredded
that
them.
was actually, I think, my idea, that last part. That
yeah,
was
I'm
just
sure
a
it
little
was.
button, but the whole cartoon, it was so funny. It was like a 2-part cartoon. And Tim Meadows played Stedman and Maya Rudolph, and it's on the internet.
Is it on the World Wide Web? Is that the web?
It's on
we
the
should-
World Wide Web.
That's my favorite. Internet.
And I'm wearing a baseball cap because I like sports. All right, let's. I also usually I have celebrities on the show. And, you know, I'm not apologizing because these guys are you're gonna love them. And I reminds me I wanted to thank you for stepping in at the last minute for Kanye.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to.
Yeah, he just
I
don't know.
I have been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, I'm starting to think he's not reliable.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, for people who've forgotten what the show's about, let's play the theme song. From the perspective of the guest.
I got a speech to make a job interview. I don't know what to say or what to do. Humor me. I'm not funny, humor me. Well, I'm looking for some writers who won't give me bursitis, humor me.
Because you get bursitis from your writing too much.
Yeah.
That's it. Now everybody understands what the show's about and they've been entertained.
Well, they understand what the show's about.
And they've been entertained.
Well, that's
You get-
entertain's a funny word. It's an elastic word.
I thought you were the nicest person in the world. That's your thing. It's the nicest man in the
No,
world.
that's fantastic. That was a great. That was a great theme song.
Wasn't it nice of Bruce Springsteen to do that for us?
Yeah.
He sounds great.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
He's still got it.
He still really does.
Is that the Holy Street Band behind him?
Except for Max, oddly enough.
Oh,
Yeah, Max was in the NBC gym. He wasn't available. He was drying his pubes with a hand dryer. Anyway,
No, it was good.
now we know what the show's about.
It's
And-
people, ordinary people, who need help with some upcoming challenge.
Yes.
where they feel intimidated or not prepared.
So we've invited people to leave messages at speakerpipe.com, whatever that is. Let's listen to what our caller
Oh, we're gonna hear
of the
him.
day, we're going to hear his request.
This is him contacting you for the first time.
Yes.
This is great.
Momentous occasion.
Hey, Robert. My name is Mitch. I'm a radio DJ at a non-commercial radio station in Seattle. I have a show where I play exclusively local music on air, and so far I've been hesitant to try and be funny on the mic for how many times I've cringed at obnoxious radio DJs. But without cracking any jokes, I just worry that I might be too boring to listen to. Do you have any good evergreen type of jokes that make sense for a radio DJ like me to use? Love your work. Thanks for listening.
He loves my work.
Yeah.
He sounds like a sweet, sincere guy.
And now we're going to meet him. Everybody welcome Mitch.
Hey, guys.
Mitch
Thanks for having me.
Etter. Mitch Etter.
That's me.
And you are a DJ in Seattle. Tell us a little bit about your show. Is it public radio or is it?
Yeah, it's an all-volunteer public radio station, Space 101.1. And I'm a musician, and my goal with my show is to highlight other musicians working in our region.
Nice. And the name of the show is Northwest.
Northwest Orbit.
Okay.
A lot of things on this Space 101 station are space-themed.
Good.
So Northwest Orbit, we got that going.
Do you have a spacey theme song of any kind?
I do, yeah, because I'm a musician. I was able to just put some synthesizer stuff down, and I have a little robot mission control voice at the beginning that announces the show.
Can we
And,
hear that for a sec? Let's just hear that. Okay.
Northwest Orbit on Space 101.1 FM.
Space 101.1 KMGP LPFM.
That's it? Oh, no, you need something more elaborate than that.
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me that people don't think that's funny?
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more from that robot.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole show as the futuristic robot.
Mitch could be sidekick to the robot.
A preview of the future when robots take over.
Mitch, have people actually said, I don't find you funny? Like, you seem very self-conscious about it.
No,
It's a fair question. Fair question.
I haven't tried to be funny on the air. No, but like in everyday conversation with my friends, I think I can be pretty funny. And when you're just talking into a mic without other people around,
Right.
it's hard to be funny when you're not hearing someone laughing.
It's hard to
at
be
your
funny
jokes.
around friends, as you could see from the last
That's
20
true.
minutes.
We've just proven that.
Yes, it was only a recent idea like, oh, I should try to be funny, inject some of my own
Right.
personality into these, where like I'm having fun with people without tearing them down too much, and it's just those kind of like silly ideas.
Okay, we can think of stuff. Let's hear a little more of you on the show.
This would be a clip from a recent.
Northwest Orbit
Oh, no.
on Space 101.1 FM.
Gotta listen to him again. Okay.
Space 101.1. My name is Mitch Etter, and this is Northwest Orbit. Hope you're doing well. I was in DC over the weekend visiting a friend that I hadn't seen in about 6 years. It was my first time in Washington, DC, and I had a really good time. On our last night there, we went to do some bar trivia, and to my surprise, it's the only bar trivia place I've ever been in that doesn't do a music round. And like, that's my specialty, of course. So that one advantage I might have among the general public in trivia is just gone. There was a Jane Austen round. Want to guess how I did on that? I'll tell you, a music round would have been a nice points buffer for that Jane Austen round.
Okay.
But despite that, I had a
Okay.
great time doing
Okay,
trivia
we
with
get
my
it.
friend who's in DC. Hope
Okay,
to
you can
get
cut
back
it.
there some-
So we get it. So you have a very boring life.
Exactly.
I've
So talking about your life is out.
Yeah. No, I can't imagine the horror of going to a trivia night and not having a music
not
round.
having a music
the
round.
ordeal.
We've
That's
all
what-
been there.
I still have nightmares. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight.
It's a little mainstream.
A man goes to a trivia night.
Jane Austen is usually such good comic territory
I
too.
know, exactly. Okay, so that's it. I'm sorry. That's a sample. That's a tip of the iceberg. Can I ask you a question, and be honest? Did that really happen?
Yeah. Well, not only that, so that Jane Austen round happened, and then I was doing trivia back
No,
in
you don't have to
Seattle a couple
elaborate.
weeks
It's all
later,
right.
and another Jane Austen round came up.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe
And I
you
didn't do
should
that much
call
better
this
on it.
True Stories from the Pacific Northwest.
Unfunny
Yeah.
true story.
Horror
Also,
true
it's
story
not-
stories.
it's
It
not-
happened to me.
Not
Unfunny.
funny.
Don't say unfunny because that's a spoiler. Let them find out that they're,
Yeah.
keep
I
the
would-
element of
You
surprise.
can call your show the Night of 3 Laughs. And you can guarantee people 3 laughs every hour. Guaranteed.
All right, let's write that one down.
No, don't write that down, son.
Let's listen to Mitch just talking again.
Okay. We
Pacific
should
Northwest.
give a warning. Mitch is about to tell another story. If you're operating heavy machinery, you might want to like pull over, park the car, because it's going to be your head's going to explode.
No, let's hear it. Let's hear another piece of Mitch. I think this is not a story.
Space 101.1. That is Hockey Teeth and the song Where Do I Stand? You can see that band playing live in Seattle November 20th.
Hockey Teeth.
At Numos.
That's the name of the band?
And
I
if you
think
like
the
that
whole
song,
show should
also
just
highly
be
recommend
the
you
names
go
of the
to our
band.
Space
Yeah.
101.1 YouTube channel. We've got some great live performances that Hockey Teeth did for us. They did a free show for us right here in the park.
Nice.
Find that and more.
They're great.
Space101fm.org.
Hockey Teeth are
Before
great.
Hockey Teeth, we had
Before
Tomo
Hockey.
Nakayama and a cover
Tuna
of the
Nakayama.
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song Our House.
Aw.
And you can see Tomo playing an album release show November 7th at Fremont Abbey. Deep Sea Diver, we heard before Tomo, and their song Shovel.
Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
So this is a thing that I always have a problem with this. People like they want to play the music uninterrupted, but then you forget what song he's referencing, and before that and before that.
Yes.
I have a problem with that in
You
general.
want to know quickly.
But you could jazz this part up with your
That's
before
what I want
that.
for sure.
Like you could say, We heard from Hockey Teeth, blah, blah, blah. Before that, it was Tono Nadayama. Is that his name? Playing.
Totally not offensive.
Okay,
Not offensive at all, Robert. Not offensive at all.
Okay, we'll have an apology episode. Before that, it was blah, blah, blah. And then you could be like, before that, I had an argument with my mother, and she wants me to move out, but I don't get paid enough to do this. So I told her, she has to suck it up. And before that, we heard blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Throw in some of
perfect.
your
I like
personal life that way, when people aren't expecting it. Or maybe even before that, you could say, but you do the phone call and they say, before that, I heard the phone ring and I dreaded picking it up because I'm in the middle of doing a show. And then I saw it was my mother and I was like, net loss if I don't pick it up. And before that, we heard Hockey Teeth.
That's great. I like that.
So that's a thing you can do.
How long is your show, Mitch, every week?
It's an hour long.
How long does it seem?
Much longer.
I see. Well, that's good. You
it
get
is the
more for your
thing.
money. That's good.
If we could get it down to seeming like an hour and a half.
But you could say that, give me an hour
would be
and it will
big.
seem, you'll get what seems like an hour and a half of music. That's a pretty good deal.
pretty aware
It
that
adds up
people
over the years.
Yeah.
Cosmically, you're adding time.
This
to
is
people's lives.
value-added music.
It's value-added music. So you're on for an hour and it's not live. Is that correct? You pre-tape it?
I can do both.
You can do both.
I usually pre-tape, but I can go live as well.
Well, you can build. One idea would be, I'm
Yes.
not a marketing guru, but one
Are
idea
you
would be, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive I'm not a marketing guru. I'm about to prove it. You could billboard, for example, if you're going to tell that amazing story, you went to Washington.
Right.
You remember it, I think. He went to Washington and he went to a trivia night. And
Jane Austen.
and
blah, blah, blah.
there was Jane Austen. I struck out on Jane Austen. But then guess what happened next? If you don't tell people the end of that story until the 1
until
hour
the next
mark,
song.
or
The
until
1 hour
just
one.
hold off, just keep them tuned in, tease them, and then tell them at the end of the hour there was no music category, and I just went home early.
Sounds a little torturous to put people through that.
Yeah,
Maybe 3 Hockey Teeth songs, and then another little snippet of your weekend in Washington.
we were talking yesterday. We read the background of your show, and you have about 200 listeners. Is that your?
So with the FM signal, you have it's so hard to tell how
Yeah.
many people.
That's
with
a good
internet
excuse.
streaming, we have some idea, and the
Okay.
station gets, I'd say, several hundred, not several thousand listeners. a
Okay,
day.
so you had wasn't it?
Well,
we had an
Eric
idea-
and I were talking about if that's about your number, that's a manageable number, and you could, in theory, thank everyone by name.
Oh, right.
If
Yeah.
if you can, people probably pledge to the station. They mention you when
They
they
do.
pledge, right? So you have
Yeah.
a list of fans. People who are listening, at least many of them. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah.
How many of them, roughly, are related to you?
No, I'm a musician. I need people to donate to me, not to the station. So
I see.
Yeah.
No, he just wants you to thank people who are just listening.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you can
Yeah,
say
to
that.
hear the
You
name
can
of
just
every, to hear the name of the
you do,
robot
that probably
voice
are.
could do them all really fast. Just have,
You could crank it up and speed it up. You could, in theory, take attendance every week,
that's kinda
and just
fun,
to make
yeah.
sure everyone's there, and just wait for. If people are running late, you just wait for them. You don't start the music until your whole 200 group is there.
You could also do people love countdown shows.
Uh-huh.
You could count down your favorite listeners from 200 down to number 1.
Yeah, to your absolute. Yeah, like Casey Kasem used to do.
Yeah,
That's right. You could do. You could
could
count
do
down.
names. No one's done names before.
You're going to list all your listeners in order, starting with your least favorite.
right.
We all know who that is.
Yeah.
People
Right.
love countdowns.
And then you build up toward your favorite, and it would change every month. It would be very suspenseful.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't have to be a one-time
No,
thing.
I
This could
list.
be
I have
every
5
month.
children, and I list. The first of every month, I post a list of who I love best. It is very the night before. It's very tense in the house.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
This
Have
is
a favorite listeners list and enemies list as well, and it's just constantly changing.
are there other DJs at Space 101.1 that are potential enemies? A good rivalry could help.
Yes. Oh, a great rivalry is great.
there
Like
must be.
whoever follows you, could you antagonize them?
Yeah.
Megan's constantly trying to kick me off my own show, so she gets a 2-hour slot. That's instead of the 1 hour.
What
They're
if
just
you
kind of
have a
doing all-
feud with someone in Seattle? Like you just
Yes.
like start shitting on Macklemore.
Or
Yeah.
wait, what's
Pearl
that band?
Jam,
Wait,
yeah.
what's that band that you mentioned?
Hockey teeth?
Yeah, Hockey Teeth. Like, who's the lead singer of Hockey Teeth?
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
That could be another mystery.
Yeah.
No, but Eric's idea to start a feud with someone else at the station.
Yeah, as I'm winding down my show, just say thanks for listening. Be sure to change the station. Do not listen to Megan coming up next.
Well, or you could be more subtle, like Megan. Why did you key my car? You know, you would just accuse her of things. Do you do the show from a studio or from your house?
Often from my house here.
In that room.
Okay. In that
Have you
room.
ever? Now we can't help but see that there are instruments on
Lots
the
of
wall.
guitars. Are
Lots
these your own that you play, or are they ones that Hockey Teeth have signed?
These are all mine. So, some are donated to me
okay.
by friends, and but yeah, just all my instruments there.
Yeah.
What
you wanna-
about people making people feel like they're missing out? Like if you say, if you've just joined us,
Yes,
I want to thank,
Elton John.
Elton John for stopping by.
Yeah. Yes, to make people feel they
Missed out on some of the show. What
the
if
kids. I know the kids love Elton John. I know that.
your theme song? Let's talk about that again. You know,
It's pretty generic.
you could go a lot further with this space theme. I think.
The robot could easily tell some jokes.
Now, what do you think of this? I was just ahead of this. I was trying to think of things like a fake call-in segment where either myself or like friends could call in as like
Yeah, I saw you
dumb
have that idea.
characters, and I don't know
That
if
could
they're-
work. And then we
Yes.
had one idea where we were like, there's 2 call-ins, 2 voices that you hear, and the audience has to guess which is AI. Which of the 2 is real and which is the 2. So like the first one would be, a voice and it's like, Mitch, you're a month behind your payments. Billy's education matters. I know times are tough and your station you work for is very small, but we're talking about your biological son, Mitch. And then, okay, that's one. And now here's the other one. Hi, I'm Taylor Swift. And whenever I'm listening in the Seattle area, I listen to Mitch Etter at, and then people have to guess which one is AI.
That's fun, and we also do stuff on social media, and that's easily cross-promotable there. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it, Robert.
I like it.
I don't know.
I like it, Robert.
That's- You're going to do
Yeah.
it.
Not
You're going to do it. We're going to get a Taylor Swift AI voice to plug your show, and we're going to see if people realize that that's the AI one. Oh, and Taylor Swift would be like, I listen to Mitch. I love the show. Also, Mitch, pay Beth the money. It's your fucking kid.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you promote your show as now 100% Hall & Oates free, and you just promise that you won't play Hall & Oates, and that becomes your.
And
little-
then you do.
Yeah, then you do, and you apologize.
And you apologize
Yeah.
profusely.
We come
and you yell at the engineer.
Yeah.
And it becomes really dramatic.
We come back from Rich Girl, and you're just weeping and begging, please, it won't happen again.
And then it does.
And then it
happens again.
Yeah, then it does.
Should happen,
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Somebody stop me. I can't stop playing Hall & Oates. Somebody help me.
Yeah, and then we get a psychologist on to talk about why he's self-destructive.
Exactly.
That's
Is
Yeah.
it me or
You
is
know,
it the robot?
that's a great episode.
I'm sorry,
Mitch, if you don't
Mitch.
write this shit down,
maybe
you're not going to remember.
maybe the robot is your psychologist. That would be good.
Or maybe AI. Maybe you do consult AI. Have you done that, Mitch? Have you Googled or tried AI and with this challenge?
No, I've been weird. I don't know where to stand with all the ethical concerns of AI. I haven't. Played
Oh,
with
for
it
the
much,
love
but
of
I've seen
God,
it can be
ethical
fun.
concern. Listen to you.
It can be funny. We'll have fun.
I
with
wish
it.
you could hear
Yeah.
yourself sometimes.
Yeah,
Ethical
it's cute.
concern.
It's like when people were concerned about cloning. And look, now we're all cloned.
Ethical concerns. You make me laugh.
What
that's the
about
Seattle
so
one.
wait,
How
can a
you
local
need
disc
money,
jockey-
right? You said you need money. You kind of need
Sure.
you're shrugging before you made a whole
Well, he's a musician.
big sob story. He's a musician, he needs money.
I was
right?
just
Okay.
just self-deprecating, poor musician.
Well, you were
and
interested in
public
people
radio
making
guy.
donations to you, is what you said. as opposed to public radio, which doesn't need anybody's help right now.
Yeah, but let's
you're
follow
more
that
concerned
premise.
with you.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, and you can play any song, right? You're allowed.
Correct,
It's your
yeah.
show. So what if you have a payola night? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have a payola night where you will take the highest bidder's money and play anything they want, including their own stuff.
I'm sure there are local singer-songwriters who would love to get some airplay on your show. That would probably
That's true,
I
too.
hear from them all the time.
They would
yeah.
probably steal a few dollars from their parents' wallets while their parents are asleep, right?
Yeah.
Would you play any song?
You could maybe discover the next hockey teeth.
Yeah. What would be your number, your price? Somebody gave you $200. Would you play a 3.5-minute song? Any song
So-
of theirs?
So, like, if it's a song that's just totally garbage, it's
No,
awful, I
no,
would
no.
never
Without you
dream of
listening to
playing
it. No, sir. No, sir. The rule is you can't listen to it or judge it. Screw you. Here's $200. Would you
I'm
play
in.
Would you play a 3.5-minute song?
We got a small enough listen. Yeah, I'm in. Let's do
There
it.
it is.
There
Payola
you go.
night.
Payola night.
We have our
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
So $200. So if you can get 4 people to agree to do that, hold on. 4 people. Hold on.
Anybody have a Bomar brain?
Hold on. That's $800, son.
Yeah.
That's half of your month's rent.
Yeah.
You know, I know. I assume you have 4 roommates.
Oh,
You are
man.
dead on.
I know, of
Is that
course.
true?
I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
You're in Seattle.
He
You have
does
4
have
roommates.
That 4 roommate vibe.
How much do the 4 roommates love all of your guitars?
Exactly.
Well, they play in a black metal band, so I got to put up with them too.
Your roommates are a black metal band. Well, there you go. Are your roommates home now?
No, they are not. We're working.
So we'll talk to you then. We'll continue with you.
Yeah, yeah.
You talked about apologizing for the Hall & Oates thing. That would be good.
Okay,
Another
I
way
think
to
I,
go-
I love Payola Night.
Payola night. No, but
Yeah.
the Hall & Oates, the promise not to play Hall & Oates and then play it all night.
Yeah.
Would be great.
whole
Yeah,
show.
you could promote it the week before. Next week, you don't want to miss. 100% Hall & O free. That's a
Right.
personal guarantee.
But the apology, you could also do a show where you just open the show with an apology. And you have a list of people that you're apologizing to, and you don't exactly say what you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know.
Yeah.
I hope I can regain your trust.
That's right. That's right. And and if you see your sister, apologize to her too. I know she was in the next room.
You know. And I want to apologize to my pastor.
That's right. And and the woman on the elevator Thursday night.
And then maybe take calls from listeners who, if you want to get out your anger at me,
Yeah, that's have people call who have complaints and you apologize.
You're talking
You
to
know,
3
I'm talking-
Jews, in case you didn't follow that. We're very good at this.
this is another one. I talked about this with David. Reaction videos. Someone listens to a song for the first time ever,
Yeah, I've seen it.
and then you get their reaction.
Ah.
So you could do that. You could say, today's reaction night, and I'm going to play songs that I've never heard before, brand new to me, and you're going to get my instant reaction. And then you play Hey Jude.
Space 101.1 KMGP LPFM Magnuson Park. My name is Mitch Etter, and this is episode 100 of Northwest Orbit. This is an all request show today. For episode 100 today and next week's episode 101, I'm taking your request for your favorite local songs.
Well done.
You're taking requests, so you do an all request show. Why don't you do an all request show where you request things since you only have
Yeah.
a few audience members?
Yeah.
You know,
I need an
call
audience
them.
member.
You
I need
know,
an audience member to clean my gutter.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all request night here. My first request, I need a ride home. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah. But
Look, you have
people
200 listeners.
Yeah, and have them call in and
Yeah, they gotta
volunteer
call in
to
and
do,
verify
to
they're
do
gonna
each
do it.
these things.
A cup
Yeah.
of coffee, something
Yeah.
doable.
And then they could get more elaborate. Like my grandfather's dying. I need a woman to pretend she's my fiance. So, they get more and more elaborate.
Yeah. It's kind of like the reverse of payola night. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a winner there for sure.
Yeah.
I think for your 200th show, you could have all 200 of your listeners at your
Yeah, that's
apartment.
right. Yeah.
Invite,
Coming
and
to
then
the house.
In
and then
this
there's
room. In this
Yeah.
room.
have all
We'll bring
200.
him in. The black metal band will play.
But then, and then there's an
yeah.
incentive
He
for
doesn't need a
episode
calculator.
300 because then if people want to get invited, they have to become listeners. So
That's right. And so another 100 weeks, you can just
Is there
wait.
anything to like writing a song and playing it that has all the names of the listeners in it?
Oh my God, that's genius. Mitch, would you feel because from talking to your friends and talking to your family that listen, and also who pledges money every year, would you feel a great number, a great percentage of your listeners?
I could make up some names. I do not know them off the top, but I will.
What if you went on live
Yeah.
one week and just said, we're taking attendance, who's listening? Who's out there? Right? we'd love
Yeah.
And
just-
have them text their
To do the
names.
texting, yeah.
and have them text their names. Another thing you could do one week is all your listeners, I imagine they live various parts of Seattle, around town, right?
Yeah, mostly, but we do have international or
But for the ones
listeners.
locally, you could
Yeah.
start a bathroom club. Everybody would have each other's addresses. It would be like a little club, and you could go and use if you're on Elm Street and you need a bathroom, you check the list of you're all together. You're all fans of Mitch's, right? It's the Mitch Bathroom Club. You can go and knock on 403 Elm Street, and I'm in the
Wow.
club.
Wow.
And everyone has one bathroom that they keep relatively clean. You're welcome.
You would never have gotten this idea anywhere else.
Yeah.
No, I was
Done
I was
and
curious
done.
to
If
drill
you
into
don't
that.
write
Where
it
did that
down,
come
son,
And it's
from?
the best
Yeah.
idea ever.
You're going to forget it if you don't write it down.
This whole thing's being recorded.
Oh, that's true.
There we go.
Big mistake.
you can listen
Big
later.
mistake.
Can you do a can you
The
do,
big mistake.
Not good.
Yeah. Luckily, we're not making that mistake.
can you do a mobile show? Can you broadcast from a bus?
Oh, yeah.
You can.
Go broadcast from a bus and pick everybody up broadcast
right,
live
yeah.
from a bus
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pick everybody up along the way and have it be a party.
Yeah. Or bring that band with you.
Swing
on
by
the
Hockey
bus.
Teeth.
Teeth's house.
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
Hockey Teeth with you. Yeah. We're going to do better than just play Hockey Teeth. We're going
All right,
to come.
I'm writing that idea down.
Yeah, we're going to come and play Pictionary.
or have
with
a
you.
End at a
Contest.
Hockey Teeth show. You'll show up. Hockey Teeth's playing. What time do you end? 8:00.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Tuesday night at 8:00 at.
Yeah, you could drive
what's it
Hockey
called?
Teeth to- yeah.
The Penalty Box. Is that the name of the venue they play at?
Or
Wow,
have
that's
a
gr-
contest where that's very good.
Yeah, that's
also
yes.
you could have a contest where I'll do my show in your shitty studio apartment.
Yes.
Yeah, live from your studio, and I will not bring any music. I won't bring any CDs or records. I'll just play your music from your collection,
Ooh.
your personal collection. You could go to you
Wow.
could go to a listener's house.
That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
It will be a very personalized
Yeah, yeah.
show, and
People love when it's about them.
yeah, and I would bring your heavy metal roommates with you, just so they have a taste of what your life, what your
Right.
living hell is like. The living hell that you call your apartment.
David Feldman, any thoughts? Anything we haven't hit on?
Well,
Was there
this
any
is
ideas?
not just a criticism of his show. The clip there's like an echo when he says space. in
Yeah,
his
I didn't get
voice.
that either.
I mean, he should get that fixed.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think what
That
David
was some
Feldman
sort
is
of-
saying, it's a very good point, David, that space is a vacuum. There's no air at all, so there's no
there
possible
wouldn't
echo.
be an echo.
I think that's what you're trying to say. Is that right,
I don't
David?
know. Maybe
Yeah.
he needs to.
Yeah, I
see a
think
doctor
it's
or
just a glitch is the problem.
Yeah.
You know, space.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Mitch, are you still there?
No, this
am,
is
yes.
good. David has effectively ended the show.
That's why he's here. That's how he rolls. I use him at parties when people stay too late. I say, can we get Feldman in here? People are not leaving.
Ask a question that makes everyone silent.
Yeah. Mitch, are there any suggestions you heard in the last 40 minutes that might feel that you
Besides all of them.
Oh,
Definitely bathroom club.
Oh, please say bathroom club. Wait, let me.
How
cross
many
my
of these
fingers.
can he do?
I do it every week, so I could do all these. Hall and Oates
Yeah.
for sure. I really like Payola Night. The all requests where they're just my requests. They're all
Yeah, wow.
Well,
There's a
that'd
lot
be
of
great.
stuff.
Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna
we
get
can
you
do
to
that.
work right away on this.
Yes.
Robert, you're like the
Okay.
radio Lone Ranger. You come into town, you fix people's lives, you help people, and then you ride away.
Well, you guys are tontos.
We're your tontos.
Can we hear him play
yeah.
something?
What? Can we hear him play something? Because I bet it's bad. That's
Maybe,
Frank Smiley. That's our producer, Frank Smiley. We'll get some laughs off of him playing something because it's going to be all bad and shit.
Make fun of his
There he is. There's Frank Smiley, our producer.
right?
Frank is my producer is a cartoon sewer rat. There's really good Wi-Fi in the sewer, thank God. And Frank is able to run the show from there. Yeah, come on, play something bad.
Something we
Play
can mock.
something. Play your lousiest.
Can you do you want to play something? This is
Oh,
your
God.
chance.
Mitch, what are we going to hear?
It's a great question. I'm thinking about it on the spot.
We don't have to pay for this, right?
No.
Good. Okay. You're on camera saying that.
Okay.
Well, I know you're trying to be funnier in your life, Mitch. That tuning is hysterical. Oh, we're not hearing the guitar.
Yeah, there's no guitar.
We're not hearing it.
Zoom audio is very tricky.
Yeah, Zoom audio
for this.
sucks.
This is not fair to
You
you.
know
Yeah,
what?
So
Play
this
it,
mic
but
that's
you're
in front
also
of-
recording yourself.
I'm
So
recording on my
play it,
end,
and we're
yeah.
going to pretend that we love it.
Okay, that's very kind of you.
Yeah.
I can't telegraph thunder. I can't divide and asunder. I can't do everything under the sun. I can't read everything wretched. I can't rewind and reset it. I can't do everything under the sun.
Okay.
Sun.
Oh, there we go. Son. All right.
Fantastic.
That was great.
Well done. Hey,
Do that.
have you ever played your music on your show?
I haven't. No, I try to have a little separation of church and state there.
That would be like me singing my own theme song. It'd be obnoxious. Yeah. It'd be embarrassing.
Yeah. And so, Mitch, a typical week for you. Are you in a band? Are you?
Yeah, I have my own band where I write songs and have some people that play with me. We gig around. I teach guitar lessons.
We
That's
gig
kind of my main
around. I
income.
love that expression.
Yeah, we gig around. How's the music scene in Seattle? Is it healthy?
It's really great. Like I'm a small local artist, but when I play around, it's not uncommon to sell out 200 capacity rooms. It's just like every night of the week. there's
200 is kind of your maximum in life. isn't it?
on both radio and
Exactly,
music.
Yeah. If you
Older,
could
it
get
runs the gambit.
little kids, because they love to listen to things over and over.
Yeah.
Do you teach kids? Or do you teach mostly
I do
adults?
kids and adults. My youngest student's like 7, but
Can you get them together to form a band?
I probably could.
Yeah, kid band would be. Yeah, that's probably a great idea.
If you did a
I probably
music
would've changed
video where it was your band and surrounded by 5-year-olds dancing,
Yeah.
that would
That's
go viral.
honestly, that would do well.
That would.
Why don't you just have some 5-year-olds when you're broadcasting the show, and just when you play a Hockey Teeth song, and then ask them what they think.
Mitch, it's a great way for you. It's a great way for you to meet 5-year-old boys. I think we're onto something.
Wait, let's keep going.
We didn't improve your ratings, but we helped you in other areas.
I think
good.
I think
Yeah.
reviews
And
for
look,
5-year-olds.
Yeah. Hey,
What
come on into my soundproof studio. It's a perfect
Here's another
plan.
way kids will love your show if you just announce school closings.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
make it up.
Yeah, make
Snow
up
days.
and
Make
snow-
up school
and
closing.
snow days in April.
Yeah, snow days, and then the kids will get their parents to listen to the show.
Yes. Oh my
Because
God.
of,
That is.
I think change
Eric
the
and
name.
I
Change,
had-
no, change the name of the show to Snow Day Report.
Oh my gosh.
And,
Yeah.
That might be the best. Mitch, that's
pretty good.
That is
every kid in
inspired.
Seattle
Snow day closings.
will make their parents listen to it.
Kids could call you and request, could you please close Tatum Elementary
Yeah,
School
that's true.
on Thursday? Please.
have a
You know.
contest.
There's
If
a
more kids
slippery
can call for
slope
one
to
school.
bomb threats, though. We got to be careful here.
That's
We
true.
don't want
That's Megan's show. Megan hosts the bomb threat
Megan
show.
invites
Yeah.
bomb threats.
Yeah. No, Mitch is all about snow days.
Yeah. Snow days.
I think we've done our job here. I really
Yeah.
do. I think you're all
think
set.
this
I
kid
you're
owes
gonna
us-
be
I think he could use a signature catchphrase. You know,
signature
like,
catchphrase.
you
Or what
say
about a
something,
nickname like Cousin Mitchie?
Mitch the itch. Mitch the itch.
Yeah. You know,
Mitch
that's
the
what-
itch.
Yeah, because you're not at
I got
peace
an
at-
itch for Mitch.
I got an itch. Yeah. I've got an itch for Mitch. Yeah.
And then have,
Yeah,
different voices.
there's
doing
your
it.
there's your next year's T-shirt right there.
Right, and have different voices saying it. and one of them is just really irritating.
Yeah.
I've got an itch from man.
Hi, this is Taylor Swift. This is Taylor Swift.
And
I've got a little confession for everyone in Seattle. I've developed an itch.
I've developed
For
an
Mitch.
itch. Then you have a doctor on.
Yeah,
Give
that's
advice for people who have an itch.
Who literally
for
have an
Mitch.
itch for Mitch.
Who'll prescribe the necessary.
Yeah. Or you could sell the cream that cures the itch for Mitch for $30 a jar.
That's Megan's going to do
You
that.
can sell the
Megan's
antidote.
going to be selling the cream.
Yeah. The itch is free, baby. The cure is going to cost you. That's how we roll here in Seattle. Oh, man. You guys are great.
We did it. We did it,
This was so
Mitch.
much fun.
Okay. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
I guess
Now we
we'll-
get a cookie.
204 listeners.
Yes.
Well, so, and what's the plan?
Mitch is gonna report back with samples of his work, and we'll talk about how it went.
That sounds
After
great.
this message, got a thing that needs to be funnier? Tell us about it at speakpipe.com/humorme. Folks, if you're like me, you love animals, and you're against hunting, but you love the idea of hunting, right?
Mhm.
Firing a gun at an animal in a perfect world where the animal doesn't die. Haven't you masturbated to that idea?
I have my list of things I've masturbated to, but I left it in the car.
Okay. You didn't come prepared.
I didn't come
With
prepared.
everything happening with Trump, I
need-
don't blame you.
I need a bigger hard drive for
You
that
didn't
list.
you didn't think you were going to need the list?
I didn't think it doesn't always come up in conversation. But you're saying that you've always dreamt of hunting.
Yes. Who hasn't?
Primal.
But listen,
Is there a-
now you can hunt with no
guilt?
It's an amazing thing. It combines the joy of hunting that men with, lots of testosterone, much more testosterone than any of us could ever dream of, with the innocent, childlike fun of paintball.
It's an incredible product.
It's called Paintball Adventure. Well, you know how these shopping malls are kind of falling apart? All the brand stores.
Yeah,
are
what
going.
can
So
you
now
do
they're
with all
filling
that?
space.
Sure.
They let animals loose in the mall.
Yes,
In what used to be Macy's.
exactly. Or Sears most
Sears,
recently.
okay.
Yes.
There are
So-
some that are the full mall, that the whole
The
mall
whole
come out
mall
of
is yours.
business, and
Yeah,
then-
there's one in North Jersey. It's a whole safari. It's a
the
whole day.
entire- it's-
That's
Second floor,
amazing.
you have to get out of the Jeep.
That's amazing. But
Yeah.
tonight I'm promoting Paintball Adventure, which
Okay.
is at several malls
Yes.
all across the country now.
Yes.
And you sign up.
Yes.
You're immediately given a gun, no
Yes.
questions asked.
No questions asked.
Because there's no bullets. There's only paint
And the animals are loose.
bullets.
it's a lot of fun.
They
when
are
there's-
animal. It is so much fun. Have you had fun doing it?
Well, I mean,
What
it's
was your
especially-
favorite animal to
it's
shoot?
fun shooting. It's fun shooting the sheep. It's fun shooting the goats, like the bears. They give you this Kevlar suit.
They give you a Kevlar suit, and the bears, I
Gonna need more paint
think, are
pellets.
drugged.
Yeah.
I think
No, I
it's
asked
only
you-
right.
It's only animals. You can't chase and hunt homeless people.
Well,
they
you
won't
know,
let- no, it's
they're
not-
testing it.
Apparently,
There's
it's
a
like-
beta. There's a beta version with homeless people.
Oh, yeah.
It's good for beginners because they're slower, the homeless.
It gives them work.
It does give them work.
This is work that, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
AI is never going to replace this job.
That's true.
These people are really homeless because
Yeah.
a lot of people are just trying to get the job.
Yeah.
who have homes. And
Yeah.
it's
Some people are moving out of their homes to qualify
moving onto the street
because it's fun.
And some of them,
It's not just. It's like not even work. It's
also
like
the
a
paint
career.
the paint is flavored.
yeah.
The paint
they're-
is flavored.
Well,
Oh,
it's like a red paint hits you. It's
rabbits love it. This is guilt-free leaded paint because it's green.
Oh,
So
If it's green, I can tell you my wife will pay 25% more for it.
paintball adventure at your local mall.
you know why some
Paint-
kids love it?
Why?
You can bring your own dog. You can shoot your own dog.
I know. And you know the expression, it's a dog's life? Because dogs, after a while, like how many times are they going to chase a ball? They're not idiots.
Yeah. It's a dog's life till I get to the mall.
Thank you. Use the code. You can shoot your own dog.
That's right.
iHeart Podcast 3694 Humor Me 8611D3. That's I forgot. All right. It's been about a month since we spoke to our good friend Mitch. Eric is joining me in the studio. Andy is joining me from his man cave. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Or is that like one of those key screen things that you put in just to impress us?
If I was going to key screen something, you'd be more impressed than this. I'm happy to be joining you. I wish I was with you in person.
Oh, thanks for coming back. So,
of course,
Mitch has done a lot of work in the past month. I'm looking at my notes here. He recorded about 8 of our ideas. And we're not going to have time to play all of them unless we get a Patreon account and people actually want to spend money to hear everything Mitch did. Or they could move to Seattle.
I know.
Which is maybe the simplest thing. Just move to Seattle and listen to public radio, and then you'll get everything Mitch has done for us. So let's start, Mitch. I sent you basically a document with the help of Andy and Eric, and you've shit out or spit out or spewed out a fine number of them. Mitch, how did it feel? Did you have fun doing it?
It was super fun, and I totally intend to get to some of the other ideas you guys came up with.
Let's hear them and pass judgment.
I can pass judgment without hearing them if it saves time.
Yeah, you know what? We might need you to do that, but let's
pleasure.
Let's shoot for hearing them first.
Space, 101.1 KMGP LPFM, Magnuson Park. My name is Mitch Etter, and this is Northwest Orbit. Local music, Tuesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Give me an hour of music, and I'll give you what feels like an hour and a half of music.
That's great.
Value-added radio, folks.
That was the slogan that
I want
Andy
to thank our
suggested.
donors, including Deborah from Greenwood, Charles from Queen Anne, and Jenny from Bellingham. We also want to thank all of our non-donor listeners. Robot, could you help with that?
Certainly, Mitch. Thank you to Marion Everett, Todd in Boise, Alex in Maple Leaf, Lily in Tuscaloosa, Art Garfunkel, but not that Art Garfunkel in Yakima, Eric in Botswana, Sarah in Shoreline, Fred Big Daddy Davies in Tacoma, Noah, Brian, Josh, and Dave in Baltimore. We're not doing more music until we thank everybody by name. Thank you for listening to us, Barry, Harry, Sherry, Terry, Gary, Larry, Terry, Brian Ferry, Brenda and Debbie, Homer, Marge, Art, Lisa, Harry,
now it's turned
Ron,
into a Johnny
Hermione,
Carson bit.
John, Paul, George, Ringo, Leonardo, Donatello,
Cut off your
Raphael,
Slauson.
Michelangelo, Jerry, George, Elaine, Kramer, Terry, Samantha, Miranda, Charlotte, Huey, Dewey, Louie,
These
Alvin,
are all real people.
Simon, Theodore, Hank, Dale, Bill, Omauer, Shaggy, Scooby, Fred, Velma, Daphne, Frodo, Sam, Daniel,
this is called committing to the bit.
Yes. Andy Kaufman would be like, easy, we get it.
It's more than you deserve.
Wow, that's fantastic. Wow.
That was great.
I have to
job.
say that was a great job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All your cultural references appeal to everybody over the age of 55.
No, there were a few for the youngsters in there, but not many. You're right.
I think I snuck Pokemon, and maybe that's about the only young thing in there.
Mitch, what kind of response did you get from that?
We're a small station, so I wasn't sure if I was going to hear from anyone on this kind of stuff. And I got quite a few emails, some from other DJs on staff and a few just from random listeners who they didn't have the context of I'm doing this as part of this Humor Me podcast. It was just going out there without context, and people got the joke. I was very happy about that. Yeah.
I wonder what it's like for people to get the joke. I've never experienced.
So you did the bit that we suggested that had to do with parodying the way FM DJs play 4 songs in a row and then recap.
Yep. Liv Victorino on Space 101.1 with the song Neighborhood. Before that, Lightweight Champion with Winter Leaves. Before that, I had an argument with my mom. She wants me to move out, but I don't get paid to do this, so I told her she has to suck it up. Before that, I noticed my phone ringing. I tried not to pick it up, but noticed it was from my mother. I sighed deeply, knowing that not picking it up would be a net loss. And before that, we heard Hockey Teeth with their song Sick of Me.
Very nice. Is that it, or is there more?
Space 101.1. My name is Mitch Etter, and we just heard local band Mallard and their song Cut Me Loose. Before that, Lovely Colors with No Angel. Before that, I figured out today's Wordle. It took me 5 turns, but over an hour and 10 minutes. And I wondered, Is there a more productive way I could fill the void inside me? The emptiness that threatens to swallow me whole? For that, weird hockey teeth. And the song You're Not Mine.
I did one more.
That's great.
So this next one in the video was, again, I forget whose idea, but to create a rivalry with the person whose show is right after mine.
I bet it was Andy's. Anyway.
No, I don't.
It doesn't matter who. This is a team sport, this show. That's the beauty of this show.
I
We're
think
all
Richard Nixon used to say, I'll take the responsibility, but not the blame.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? Norman Lear came up with all of these. Sorry. Go ahead.
I only got time for a couple more songs. Megan is up next with her show, The Bargain Bin Vinyl Hour. I'd normally say stay tuned for that, but I can't really do that in good conscience. Megan is, well, you'll hear for yourself in a couple minutes. She's a really bad person. Just today, she called into this show, scolding me and demanding I quit doing this show. I have 7 to 8 p.m. She has 8 to 9 p.m. But that's not good enough for Megan. She's a really menacing, conniving, twisted, sinister community radio DJ. She wants my time slot, and I'm not giving it to her. She's keyed my car as a result, but I do this show for you, good people. Megan doesn't want you to have this show, but I want you to have it. And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I think it is important to say that if any terrible accident were to ever happen to me, I think investigators should be highly suspicious of Megan.
I
Wow.
love it.
Beautiful kind of low-key commitment.
Yeah.
You've guaranteed your safety now because Megan has to make sure
That's true.
nothing
That's
terrible
true.
happens to you.
Because she
should hire security.
That played, yeah.
And did people didn't get that one, I bet. Were people like, what the fuck is he doing?
That one, the only person I heard from was Megan, where I sent her the full text of what I was going to say, and she's like, can we tone that down a little bit? Like, no, it has to be this way.
And did you do a follow-up show yet where you just pretended it never happened and went on with your show?
Yeah, there was no follow-up to that.
So you're just on the record.
Well, you can keep attacking Megan.
Right.
This could really become a whole soap opera, just storylines and
just
evil
assure
twins.
people that I am not suicidal.
Yeah.
You know, if anything happens to me, just know.
You can apologize. You can apologize to her and say you took it too far. And then
Please don't retaliate. That would be really funny if he's apologizing for taking it too far because he's legitimately scared of me.
Yeah, probably nothing will move ratings better than a good, healthy rivalry like that.
What if Megan's show just takes off and it does nothing for Mitch?
We like Megan. She's dangerous.
Yeah, tell me more about this twisted community broadcaster.
You guys were talking apologies. Do we want to transition into the apology bit?
Sure.
Space 101.1 KMGP LPFM Magnuson Park. My name is Mitch Etter, and this is Northwest Orbit, local music from around the Pacific Northwest every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Before we get into the music tonight, I want to start the show by addressing my audience. I want to apologize for what I did. I realize my actions were wrong, and I hope in the coming weeks I can regain your trust. Specifically, I want to apologize to my pastor, to Cece, to Jeff, to Cynthia, to Ryan, Caitlin, Ada, and Ramona Herman. I'm sorry to the employees at Raymond's Lounge in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I also want to deeply apologize to former Secretary General of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon, and his sister, whom I know now was in the next room. Additional apologies are owed to Patrick L., Patrick M., Patrick N., Patrick O., Patrick P., Martin, and especially Svenguli. Thank you for letting me get that out there. We do have a good show tonight. First up, originally from Issaquah, Washington, we're going to hear Modest Mouse with Night on the Sun.
That was fantastic.
Yeah,
It really
great.
was. You're just,
Thank you.
because you're not trying to be funny, which is the secret. There's callers.
Modest Mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yes,
wow.
callers.
It's a home run.
101.1. The phone lines are open, and we're going to go to our first caller. Can you hear me? Who do we have on the line?
Hey, this is Damien.
Hey, Damien, how are you?
Good. Hey, I'm listening to the show in the car, and I heard you apologizing. What happened?
Well, to be honest, Damien, it's not something I really want to fully revisit. I think everyone involved just kind of wants to move on, kind of keep the past in the past.
Okay. But, what did you do?
I mean, no one got physically hurt or anything, but they saw things they can't unsee. And I acknowledge that.
That's all.
They'll never be able to look at a caterpillar the same way again, and for that, I do sincerely apologize to them.
Oh, poor.
Did he
Damien,
hang
are you
up?
still there? I think we lost our caller there. But Damien, thank you for the call. We're going to get back into the music, and we will have more callers after this. Next up is the band Ponzi. And you can see this band playing tomorrow at the Sunset Tavern right here in Seattle. This is Come to You by Ponzi.
I think Damien's driving to Truth and Consequences in New Mexico
Exactly, yeah.
to investigate.
The next show you do, you should apologize to Damien for what you did. as if you sought him out and hurt him.
And the caterpillar.
And the caterpillar.
I want to know what in your head, what I'm supposed to conjure.
I didn't
because
think
I
too
never
much
will
about
look
it.
at a caterpillar the same way again.
Yeah.
Unless you meant a caterpillar tractor, which would be much more serious.
Right. Or maybe it was a human caterpillar.
Like the human centipede?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? You have another
You've
caller.
got
Good.
Yeah, there's a couple more callers.
Oh, great. Oh, beautiful.
Tuned to Northwest Orbit. My name is Mitch Etter. If you're just tuning in, I've been owning up to some mistakes that I've made, and I'm trying to remedy that with some apologies to the public. Callers are on the line, and who do we have on the phone right now?
Mitch, this is Eric, the program director, as in your boss.
Oh,
I got to
hey.
be honest here. I got to be honest, man. I'm pretty unhappy, disappointed with your professionalism in this whole thing. I've been getting calls and emails about this whole situation, and I don't think your earlier apology really was sufficient.
Okay.
You didn't even mention the thing with the breadstick. The damage to the government property is a real liability to the station.
Okay, Eric, I'm sorry. Thank you for the call. I'll do better in the future. Next up, we've got music from Hockey Teeth. This is their song, The Seasons.
Hockey Teeth always makes everything better.
That is Hockey Teeth with The Seasons. And I understand we have Joey from the band Hockey Teeth on the line right now. Joey, how are ya?
Hey, Mitch. Just heard you play our song. Listen, man, in the future, I'd prefer if you didn't play your music on your show. We appreciate the support, but really don't want to be associated with someone who dressed the way you chose to at that Halloween party.
Oh, okay, Joey, I'll acknowledge that was a misfire on my behalf, but in my defense, it was too hot in that room, was it not?
Look, man, I don't know. I had that fan in my dinosaur suit, so I felt fine. But I just know that what we saw from you was repulsive. And honestly, I'd just like you to not play any Hockey Teeth music for a while.
Okay, that's disappointing, but again, I understand. Thank you for the call, Joey. I'm sorry. But up next, we've actually got a request, and it's another song by Hockey Teeth. So this is Sick of Me.
No,
on Space
no,
1.1.
No.
Did you write all those interactions?
I did, yeah.
Wow.
Was that really Joey from Hockey Teeth?
That was really Joey from Hockey
I love
Teeth, who,
Joey
by the
from
way, he loves all you guys, and he was excited to be a part of the bit.
Well, I'm now a fan of Hockey Teeth as well. That was a great call. Yeah.
It would be great if more and more bands call you to have you not play them on your show.
Exactly.
Just every show, someone calls and requests that they.
And then I
not
do love
play
that
them.
the next song up was Hockey Teeth.
Yeah, that was
Thank
great.
you.
That was great.
Really well done. Yeah, I like that. More and more bands call until the show is just apologies.
Just apologies and threats of lawsuits.
Yeah. Wow.
That was fun. That's the first call-in show I've ever done, and I definitely want to do more of that.
Incredible.
That was great.
Incredible.
I have to say, I mean, I'm honored to have been a small part of this, but I don't know if you need much help. If you seem to
I mean, all he needs are like little germs of ideas, and then
Yeah,
he's
and-
running with them beautifully.
That was really
like
good.
the references are really subtle.
Yeah.
And now I feel like a judge on a reality show.
I know.
I like the references.
No, I mean the execution is great.
No, it's really good.
It really is.
I
It all
feel
tracks.
I feel like the three of us, are proud parents, and our son is off on his own.
I kind of want to go to Seattle and get to work on more bits.
I know. That would be great if we just explained to our wives that we're moving to Seattle.
We've gone to work for Mitch.
Yeah,
Mitch Eder.
We're going to write material for Mitch.
For public radio.
You're welcome anytime.
Our wives would say, "But why can't you do it from home? Why do you have to?
You
why
did
do you
the
have
show.
to be there?
Yeah.
You did the first one by remote from
Why do we have to move to Seattle?"
It's the only way to meet Joey from Hockey Team.
Yeah, exactly. Next time.
You're off to a great start.
Thank you.
I was
Now,
hoping
Mitch, do you
some of
think-
these would suck and I could make fun of you because that's what everybody listening wanted. But you blew it, man. All right. Well, there's proof. The show works. We did
You
it.
made me funny. Thank you.
Well, you helped a little bit, but yeah, we got it going. I guess it's my job to say wrap it up. And Andy, thank you again.
Oh no, thank you. I was proud to be a small part of it. That was great.
A large part. And Eric,
Thank you.
as always, love you guys. And Mitch, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that's it, guys. Here come the credits.
Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends is a production of iHeartMedia and Big Money Players, created by Michelle Sachs Smigel, who executive produces with her loving husband, Robert. Produced by Frank Stinky Smiley. Executive producer for iHeart, Janet Cagle. Video producer, Daniel Goodman. Additional material by David Cyrus, David Feldman, Hannah Feldman. Edited by Robert Ash. Theme music by Stephen Gold. Sung by America's leading Bruce Springsteen impersonator, Robert L. Poopstein. Don't forget to subscribe and follow to get new episodes of Humor Me each week. And while you're there, rate and review the show. That is, if you liked it. If you didn't, this conversation never happened. And we'll see you next week.
I've got an itch for Mitch.
I've got an itch for Mitch.
I've got an itch for Mitch.